Mike Jones Beats.
Somebody already got kicked. Dope. Somebody already got kicked. Dope.
Say the wrong thing and get the bags. With the force of everything that I have. Say the wrong thing and get the bags. Oh, now you niggas salty and you mad. Niggas say the wrong thing and get thrown out the conversation. Throw up two fingers and tell them, please don't keep the drama away. Bye. Donate to the cause and hit the cash app. And if you ain't got it, them likes are free. Go and smash that. BBN, hit that with a hashtag. Sick with the content, come around and need a hazmat. Jack Frost, yeah, you dudes need to back off. He got the work around here, yeah, we all tip our hats off. Keep the same name, that's what you point for. But if you coming back in, put a 2.0. Big bags, and you asking what they heavy for. Foot and ass be going hella crazy with the petty wars. Good conversation, that's what we be really ready for. Conversation like being on the bottom of a heavy whore. Nah. Why niggas be like that? I unsubscribe and tell them, yo, hey, I'll be right back. Say the wrong thing and get the bags. With the force of everything that I have. Say the wrong thing and get the bags. Oh, now you niggas salty and you mad. Niggas say the wrong thing and get the bags. With the force of everything that I have. Say the wrong thing and get the bags. Oh, now you niggas salty and you mad. Niggas say the wrong thing.
Yeah, bags. We just kicked that guy straight out the door. We don't got time for that. We hold those over here. Who the fuck is that dude? Hold on. Can we get bags in the chat? Y'all don't see it, but somebody got hit with bags. Can we get all the bags? BBN, Jack Frost. What's up, party people? How's everybody doing? I'm hoping everybody's having a beautiful day. Okay, so we've been gone for a little while. Also, I cannot find my lotion, so I can't put any lotion on my hands ashy at the moment. We've been going for a couple of days. I want to apologize about that. There has been reasons for that. I don't really want to go too far into those reasons. Let me lower this here some. I don't really want to go too far into those reasons, but there was reasons for that. We're back now. Salute to everybody. Also, I want to give a shout out to everybody that was concerned and it was hitting me up like, yo, Jack, is everything okay? And so definitely shout out to you guys. I appreciate you. It was, I'm not going to say more than I expected, but, you know, it felt good. Not for nothing. Give me 1 second. Also, we uploaded 2 videos yesterday. It was supposed to be 3, but where I was at, I was having a real issue with the internet where I was at. So I was supposed to upload 3 videos yesterday. I only uploaded 2. I want to apologize about that. The day before that, I uploaded 2 videos. That's the videos that was supposed to be uploaded. I also want to apologize because I haven't been able to do lives lately the last couple of days, or we weren't doing lives. I was able to do them. We just weren't. There was a reason for that. I want to apologize about that, everybody. We're back now. It is what it is. We're back now. It is what it is. But as always, I'm gonna keep going. I don't want to harp on this. But as always, it's as always, like if you like something, if you want something to continue, everything needs funding. I don't know no other way to say that. Everything needs funding. Everything. There's nothing in this world that exists for our entertainment value that doesn't need funding. You understand what I'm saying? So that's all I'm gonna say on that. We're gonna keep it pushing. How in the hell, before we get to the main topic of today, how in the hell? First of all, just so I could be clear, what are you doing banging horses? That's the first thing I want to say. Second thing I want to say is, how are you banging horses and getting caught on camera? Shout out to that guy. Anyway, let's talk about this. What up, King Slade? Let's do roll call real quick. We haven't been doing no shows, so there's no drops. Let's do roll call. What up, Black Cuddy? Black Cuddy says good morning at Jack Frost. What up, BBN Network? BBN Network says good morning. Come in, take a seat, hit that like button, become a member, join the green team. Please go join the green team. What up, Mick Z Cruz? He says salute. What up, Supreme Dream says salute. Frost, says Frost, where you been? Out of the way. What up, Hector Cruz? Hector Cruz says, what's good, BBN Network? Fam, Jack Frost, salute to all. Stay safe. Definitely stay safe. Hector Cruz also says, thought he wasn't getting notifications. No, we was just not going live at that time. What up, King Slayer? King Slayer says, good morning, Jack. I want to say something real quick, right? And this is about this whole, and I've been kind of upset. I haven't been getting online to talk with y'all about this. But I want to say something real quick. And this is directly speaking about the whole Hassan Campbell, Jim Jones situation. And I'm going to say something, and Jim Jones might not want me to say this, but I'm about to tell y'all some real true shit that a lot of y'all niggas don't know. So I don't want to keep hearing that Jim was leaving niggas to starve, because that's not true. Jim didn't have there was money Jim was supposed to get that he wasn't getting. So he couldn't pass the money to the next niggas. Do you understand what I'm saying? I want to... what up, BQ Mommy? Everybody say what's up to my sister-in-law. I want to be clear on something. There was money that Jim was not getting, that Jim was expected to get. So that's why people like, he couldn't move people like Stack Bundles in. He couldn't give Stack Bundles. At least this is my belief of how the situation went down. I want to be clear on this, all right? Because I am not here defending Jim Jones. I'm never here defending any rappers or any people. I'm not doing that. What I'm usually doing is this. Niggas is misinformed. Because you got vloggers that do this. They don't know nothing about what they talking about. They just come out and they just start talking. I want to be clear on something. I heard a vlogger saying, and I don't want to go back and forth with nobody. I heard a vlogger saying that Jim Jones left Stack Bundles to die. That Stack Bundles was in a neighborhood, living in a neighborhood that was bad for him, right? And while he was living in this neighborhood that was bad for him, the neighborhood that he got killed in, I think they're trying to say, I forget where Stack Bundles got killed at, and you know, rest in peace to Stack Bundles. He said Jim Jones offered to let him move in with him, but he didn't give him money for him to have his own spot. First thing I want to say is this. How do you know what Jim Jones was capable of at that time? Remember, we're talking about a time in history where most of these rappers didn't have half of the money that they had now. You understand what I'm saying? They didn't have the game worked differently. You understand what I'm saying? So When Jim told him to come move in with him, Jim wasn't paying for that house. I'm putting y'all on the game right now. Jim wasn't paying for that house. When Jim told him to come move in with him, Jim was not paying for that house. Somebody else was paying for that house. The label or some shit. So Jim was looking out. Jim was like, yo, this is all I got, and I'm about to share this with you. Dude didn't want it. So I don't want to hear a grown man not wanting to move in with another grown man. We grown-ups. We adults. Sometimes you got to move in with a nigga to get right. Sometimes you got to move in with a chick to get right. What the fuck? These are facts. You understand what I'm saying? Niggas need partners. Sometimes you can't find a woman that's gonna, sometimes us as men, we can't find a woman that's gonna be our partner. And sometimes we just gotta click up with our homie. No homo. Not on no weirdo shit. Not on, pardon me, not weirdo, but not on no sexual shit. I'm saying, sometimes you just gotta click up with your homies. Sometimes it's like, yo, look, I'm gonna give you the perfect example. You know those dudes that do, they some internet niggas, they just did a video with J. Cole. You know, all of them dudes lived in the same crib when they was working, and they just stacked their bread. So stop with this weirdo ass mentality that every man has to be able to do it on his own, and if you can't do it on your own from jump, then you ain't shit. Can we stop with that weirdo ass mentality? That shit is retarded. Most people, I'm gonna explain something to y'all real quick, and this is something that's terrible that exists inside of our, and this is not me coming at that YouTube content creator, that vlogger. But this is something terrible that is poisonous to our culture, that's poisonous to our people, and we gotta stop it. And that's kicking your children out when they turn 18. That's giving your children the idea that you're gonna kick them out when they turn 18. What we have to start doing is stop telling your kids, when you get 18, you're gonna have to get up out of here, you better figure something out. Stop telling them that. You know what you do? You help them figure something the fuck out. Maybe they don't leave at 18. Maybe they leave at 25, but they will be prepared for the world. So we got to stop doing that. Anyway, what happened with Jim Jones in the stack bundle situation that somebody was talking about, and they don't know what they talking about. Jim Jones didn't have the financial, he wasn't in the situation financially where he could have, even if he wanted to, I don't know what he wanted to do, but even if he wanted to, he wasn't financially in the situation to give Stack Bundles a fucking house, to give Stack Bundles an apartment. Jim was fighting with his label and fighting with Cam and all of them niggas. Remember, he was part of Dipset. Why would he leave Dipset and go to Bird Gang? Why would you do that? You see anybody from Wu-Tang leave Wu-Tang and start up a whole new group? They might go work with other niggas, but they don't start up a whole new groups. You understand what I'm saying? So there was something going on there. I wanted to really go, when I first heard it, I wanted to go off like crazy on that shit. Because that shit, niggas talking, they just don't know. But that's okay. Tighten Up TV said, yeah, that's how Spanish people do it. Then they go get a house. Yes. What the fuck? Please stop kicking our kids out of the house. That's crazy. Shout out to the business, dropping all of them frauds. That shit is crazy. Niggas be kicking their kids straight out the house. And then on top of that, listen, on top of that, kicking the kids straight out the house thing, you got that kid living for years with the anxiety of, I'm gonna get kicked out of the house at 18. What the fuck? You got your child living with, because you're constantly threatening them. You understand that's a threat? You constantly threatening your child. You're going to have to find somewhere to go. That's a constant threat. Why would you do that? You understand? We got to get that shit out of our culture. Supreme Dream says Stack Bundles was 24 when he died. Most males' minds aren't still developed. I'm guessing you're saying that most males aren't developed at 24. I don't think most people are adults ready to make 100% of adult decisions before they're 25. I think by the time you get 25, you've had enough experiences and your brain is developed enough for you to, that's when I consider you to be an adult. Everything before that is preparing. And that's what we have to spend more time doing, preparing our children for success, instead of telling them, well, you got to figure something out, because that's too many of us heard that. You understand what I'm saying? Too many of us heard that. You know what I'm saying? Don't make your children desperate. Motherfuckers got their children out here desperate, don't know what they're gonna do when they when they have to get out the house, and then they wonder why they make bad decisions. Then they looking at their child like, I got a dumb child. You make all the worst decisions. No, your child makes bad decisions because you didn't prepare your child for success. If you prepared your child will make better decisions. You didn't prepare your child. It's your fault. With that being said, shout out to Salty Sacks Creations. He says, salute the Frost and the BBN. Good to be back. Good to be back. Also, y'all can always, we're looking for $5 to $10 drops to the Cash App. Come on, let's go, y'all. All right, so with that being said, I'm going to move on to the next point real quick. So let's start with that Jimmy left niggas to die shit. Jimmy didn't have it. Jimmy didn't have it. Hector Cruz says, to be honest, that's how Mexicans get all these businesses going in nice cars, and that's how they save. That's how, literally, that is one of the main reasons why black people are being held back. It's us. Please stop blaming the white man. White supremacy has a lot to do with the bullshit that we're living in. Don't get it confused. But a lot of the problems that we have is us. Period. Period. I don't know what to tell you. I used to move people for a living. I used to go move people who was like 30 years old, lived with their parents their whole entire lives, and been a lawyer for the last 6 years. Do you understand that? I've moved people who were lawyers. They make good money. I've moved people who were doctors, make good money, live with their parents until they was like 30. Been a doctor or a lawyer for the last 5, 6, 7 years. Just stayed at home, saved their money and stacked. And now we're moving them out of the house to a better house. So that's something that we have to get out. But that's not going to go nowhere because it's slave mentality thinking. Remember, we were always trying to get off of the slave plantation. Black people for years have been, ever since slavery, black people have been telling their children about how they got to get up out of here. You got to get out of here. You got to get. So it's in us at this point. You understand what I'm saying? So we have to actively work against that. Anyway, I don't want to get stuck on that. This is about Jim Jones and the vloggers and stuff like that. But we have to actively work against that. You understand what I'm saying? That shit's been in us since slavery. We've been trying to run away from home since slavery. Do you get it? Shout out to Prince to Amir. He says, good morning, everyone. Good morning, Prince to Amirs. So I just wanted to put that out there. You don't know what you're talking about when you say Jim left niggas to rot. Jim didn't leave niggas to rot. Jim didn't have it. And that's a fact. That's a fact. That's why I keep trying to tell these rappers they need to come interview with me. Because these niggas they interviewing with don't know shit. I'm just keeping it a stat. Niggas is interviewing with niggas that don't know nothing. I don't know what to tell you. That's another reason why every time somebody try to tell me this nigga snitching, I'm like, I don't know if that's what was happening. I don't know. I'm not saying it wasn't, but I don't know if that's what was happening. That's a good discussion that we could have about that topic, but I do not know if that's what was happening. I'm just keeping it a stack because I'm not trying to go at Jimmy or nothing like that, but he just didn't have it. He wasn't doing well at that time. So I don't want to hear he wasn't helping other niggas. He wasn't doing well. He didn't have it. On some real shit. Yeah, he ain't have it. I don't know what to tell you. Salty Sack says, salute BQ and your travel ball schedule. Had me all around Florida for over a month. Okay. Soleil! We got Soleil up in the house. She says, good morning, BB and family. Frost. I want to say something. So let's get back to this Jim Jones thing. So, did anybody see the clip where Jim Jones was like, niggas need to be apologizing? Hold on, I'm going to play it for you real quick. He was with Shooter. Shout out to Shooter. Shout out to Jim Jones. Hold on. I got it right here. I'm going to show it to you. I wish I had it when to jump off. I don't. Also, we was in the studio with Beanie Siegel and Freeway the other night. So I have mad footage from that. We was in the studio with Beanie Siegel and Freeway the other night. We was also up in there with some other New York rappers, CJP and Mari. I think that's how. With these, we was in this. This is us in the studio. I posted it on IG for everybody that's seen it. Yes, that's my photography skills. Those are my photography skills. Yes. I am good at taking pictures. I'm good at taking pictures. That's my photography skill. Let me just show y'all this real quick. One more time. That's right. Oh wait, hold on. I got the jump off in the thing. Hold on, I'm gonna throw it in the thing real quick so y'all can get a good view of it. Freewaying these niggas real quick. And we get right back to the topic. I just want to let y'all know we out here working. What the fuck? Shout out to BQ Mommy anyway. That's how I got there. BQ. She was already headed there. One of her artists was already headed there. She hit me up. She was like, "Yo, what's up, Jack? We pulling up on some of these rapping niggas." Wait, hold on. I'm looking for my workshop folder. What the fuck? Salute to the brothers right there. Go follow everybody here. Yes, those are my photography skills. Ability to catch the picture, catch a nice picture. So shout out to all the brothers. Go follow everybody back over here. Also, these are grown men, so if the trolls want to go over there and talk shit, I'm pretty sure they got time for you most likely. You know, they probably wouldn't mind fucking around with you niggas for a while if y'all feel like going and being dicks. So yeah, that's a dope ass photo though. I'm trying to tell you, everybody was ready for that one. Shout out to these niggas. So those are my photography skills. Those are some of them. Let's get back to this Jim Jones conversation real quick. I want to say this much. Alpo was supposed to be at Jim Jones's party, right? Let me find this clip real quick. So Alpo was supposed to be at Jim Jones's party. What do y'all think about that? Real quick, before anybody go anywhere, I'm about to show y'all this clip. I want to know what y'all think about I want to know what y'all think about Alpo being at Jim Jones's party, just in general. I got some things I'm going to say anyway, but I wanted some answers first, if y'all don't mind, before I say what I'm going to say.
Like niggas is more infatuated than lies than the truth. What you say? Let's see what? The apology got to be as loud as the slander. Otherwise, you just a dick eater. Let's see if the truth spread as fast as the propaganda. Come on, man. What the fuck is wrong? I'm gonna leave it at that, man. Hey, Flip, man, I appreciate you. Love you to death, babe, bro, but you ain't even had to go that far. I didn't care anyway. You heard?
Do y'all understand what happened? What up, Liberty Hazelton? We got Liberty Hazelton up in the house. Do y'all understand? I mean, I will give you back your joint. I don't know if you're gonna be here though. Do y'all understand what happened? Queen's Flip did a thing. The thing Queen's Flip did tricked everybody. Shout out to Queen's Flip. Queen's Flip did a thing. The thing Queen's Flip did tricked everybody. Had everybody on the internet talking crazy. Might I also add to you? Guess who was not talking crazy? Guess who has two thumbs and did not fall for the bait? Guess who has two thumbs and did not fall for the bait? I don't even remember. I don't even think I made a video really like talking about it too much. I think we spoke about whether that was a topic. But I'm going to say something to you real quick. I'm going to tell you why people was believing that shit. Because it's a believable topic. Listen. Alpo is a fucking legend. I'm not saying, just so we could be clear, I'm not saying Dipset fuck with Alpo. I'm not saying that at all. But Alpo's a fucking legend. I'm gonna explain something to y'all. When people be any other race and they be some gangster nigga, whether they snitch or not, when them niggas, if they put in real work in the street, when them niggas get out of jail, they people hold them niggas up. They people be still supporting and fucking with them. Tell me where the lie at. Tell me where the lie at. Tell me where the lie at. Before we even get into that, Alpo is a street legend in Harlem. He's a legend. I'm speaking about in Harlem specifically. Alpo is a street legend. When these Italians that go snitch get out of jail, when all these other niggas that snitch get out of jail, they become celebrities. You got white boy Rick right now trying to sue the FBI because they made him snitch. These niggas become celebrities. They have a whole well, they made a movie about Alpo, but they have a whole like TV show about white boy Rick, don't they? These dudes become celebrities. Tell me where I'm wrong. Could anybody tell me where I'm wrong? When other races other than black people get out of jail for snitching or for whatever the fuck they did that was wrong, them niggas become celebrities if they put real work out in the street. If when they was in the street they put real work, they become celebrities whether they snitched or not. Tell me where I'm wrong. Tell me what snitch that we know of got locked up, came out of jail, and niggas didn't fuck with him no more, besides Tekashi. I name a black one. We talking about black people. I mean, one in general, I guess. Besides Tekashi, name me one. Name me one. I'm here. I want you to name me somebody snitched. Sammy the Bull and his children, they get, are you sure? Because from what I see, Sammy the Bull was out here doing interviews like crazy for a minute. Celebrity. Sammy the Bull was doing interviews. Celebrity. Sammy the Bull could go do some interviews right now. Right now, Sammy the Bull can get paid to go do some interviews and talk about that shit that he was doing. Celebrity. And I want to put y'all on the mall. Alpo was really out there doing shit to keep it a stack. Some of these niggas probably just don't want smoke with the nigga. Some of these dudes just don't, they might really also still feel like, you know, Alpo, he might still be on that time to murk a nigga. You don't know. That nigga might catch a flashback. That nigga might catch a whole flashback, kill a nigga. So, as far as that is concerned, I don't really care if people fuck with Alpo or not. I don't care if people fuck with snitches or not. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't want people to snitch. Snitching is wrong. But I also think crime is wrong. So I don't want people to commit crimes. What's up, Sugarfoot? Does that make sense? I think snitching is wrong. But I also don't want people committing crimes. So I'm at an impasse on this particular topic. Don't want you to snitch, but I also don't want you to do the crime that you just snitched on a nigga for. Snitching is a lack of intelligence, snitching is a lack of integrity. So does that make crime a lack of honesty? Snitching is a lack of integrity. So does that make crime a lack of honesty? Right? I mean, the only way you could be an honest criminal is if you're literally saying that you did the crime. No, I did that. I'm gonna do that and I did it. Right? Anyway, that's neither here nor there. So, Hassan Campbell went crazy. Now check this out. Shout out to Hassan. Shout out to him. I'm not tearing Hassan down. This isn't an attack on him either. We're gonna have a conversation about this. This is not an attack on homeboy. Once again, what y'all gotta understand is I don't have nothing against nobody. You understand what I'm saying? I get it. There's gonna be people that's gonna be contacting. If I say your name, there's gonna be people that's gonna be contacting you, trying to get you to hate me because they hate me. I get that, but we're gonna have this conversation. Now look, check this out. I was having a conversation with somebody else the other day about Hassan Campbell. I said I like Hassan. I don't got no problems with Hassan. None at all. I have zero problems with Hassan. I actually like Hassan. I don't agree. I probably agree with like 20% of the shit that come out of his mouth. But that 20% that come out of his mouth that I agree with, I think needs to be trumpeted. If he spoke that 20% more often, he probably wouldn't have the same acclaim he has. So I respect it. You still got to get your numbers up. You still got to feed your family. So I respect it. The 20% of what he says that I agree with, thank you for that. That other 80%, that's part of what this shit is. A tactic that news agencies use is to purposely put out false information to force an individual to then have to engage with them in that false information, right? It's an effective tactic. It happens all the time. Hassan Campbell uses this all the time. He will not know one thing about what he's talking about, but he'll make a statement or he'll jump out to some kind of assumption, and he'll have to come back and backtrack off of it later. And I don't know if that's a bad idea. I'm not knocking him for that. I'm not saying that's a bad idea. As I just expressed, this is something the media has been doing for years. So I'm not saying that he's doing anything that is against what the media usually does. I'm literally saying that he's using a tactic that has been known to get results. And that might be what happened in this particular case. He wanted to trend. He wanted to get revolts. He wanted to make sure that more people were sent to his number. He wanted to elevate. Now he's sitting in the room talking with different people, having different discussions. You think he really wants smoke with these people he been talking about he want to fight? He don't want smoke with these niggas he talking about he want to fight. He want them niggas to acknowledge him. He want them motherfuckers to say his name. He want them motherfuckers to know that he alive. He want to be in the conversations that they're in so he could get bigger eyes. But I'm going to say this once again. The only reason why Hassan Campbell doesn't have his own show right now is because of that. And by being backed by some big corporation and not having to sell his soul, just so we can be clear, is because of that 80% that I said that I don't like. At least 70% of that 80% is just too cancerous. You just nobody wouldn't want to put money behind that because of the opportunities of them being sued. You know how many times Hassan Campbell would have been sued if he was on NBC or ABC, CBS, CNN, ESPN, PBS. You know how many times he would have been sued by now? Fox, if he was on any of these stations. You know how many times they would have been sued? Hassan Campbell would have been getting them sued like 2-3 times a month. There would be news cases. You understand what I'm saying? So they can't take him on. You understand what I'm saying? They can't work with him. They can't. You understand what I'm saying? So I just wanted to say that. But I've been said this before, that I think that his platform, that he has a pretty good platform, and there's no reason why the only reason why he's not like signed by like NBC, CBS, or even having like some of these like bar stools or somebody pulling up giving him a podcast or something like that where he can even reach a more vast audience that he's already reaching, is because he just says too many things that's going to create lawsuits. This is a lawsuit. What he just did, that's a possible lawsuit if they would have decided that they wanted to come after somebody. A lot of the shit that he do is lawsuits. About 70, that part of that 80%, like 70% of that 80% that I don't agree with, they be lawsuits. him and Tasha K, and that's probably one of the reasons. But they work for themselves, so I probably wouldn't. I don't know if I would wanted a big agency either. I don't know what their plans or their designs are, so I don't want to make it seem like I know better than them because I don't know what their machinations is. They might be on the trajectory that they always wanted to be on. Is my point. Anyway, I want to say this much, right? He said that he got on the phone with Styles P. Shout out to Styles P. He said he got on the phone and spoke with Styles P. I'm gonna explain something to y'all. I'm gonna explain something to y'all right now. I'm gonna explain to y'all the difference between the rappers from now and the rappers from when I was growing up. Right? You see, the rappers from now, they're actively going out there trying to create situations where niggas is gonna get shot at. They actively going out there creating situations that's going to get them, their team, the niggas that support them, the niggas that got their back, going to put them in jail. They're actively doing this. You understand what I'm saying? They're actively arguing with niggas online and they're shooting at the niggas. They're actively trying to sleep with everybody's wife and then post them or some weirdo shit. You know what I'm saying? They're actively trying to create situations that's going to have them shooting at each other or trying to kill each other and getting people in their camp killed. That's just, I'm not saying 100% of the rappers. I'm just saying a vast majority of them. When I was growing up, so many of the rappers already knew that niggas had real niggas behind them, real dudes behind them for real, and a dude will get blasted, that you just didn't try people like that. And I think that people like Hassan Campbell definitely forgot that the Lox is one of the most loved hip-hop groups of all time. I don't think there's a hood on the planet that any which one of those Lox couldn't stand on, and if they got recognized, wouldn't get love. You understand what I'm saying? Dipset the same way. I mean, but, you know, not like the Lox, though. So what I think basically happened was he just started talking about the wrong nigga. You still got to come outside, homie. Why, yo, I don't know what other people, he ain't stupid. Like, Hassan used to get it in his day and age. Don't get it wrong. But why yo ain't playing with you? And why yo ain't playing with nobody playing with the Lox? I didn't cut any comment. I don't know what you're talking about. Write the Frank Lucas thing again. I didn't cut no comments. You literally conceded. I didn't even touch the board. My hands is like this. You didn't see me click. You didn't hear me press anything. I didn't touch anything. You're literally looking at me just talking and not pressing buttons. Why would you think I cut anybody's comment? Please write it again. What the fuck? Anytime anything go wrong, it's my fault. Tyson Garcia said Hassan the cop-out king. Tyson Garcia said Hassan the cop-out king. He always beefs and apologizes after his meltdowns. He's not beefing and apologizing after his meltdowns. He's literally saying something that he already knows isn't true. You do know this, right? Shout out to Hassan. I'm not mad at him. And I'm not trying to talk shit about him. I'm just saying, you do know he's literally usually saying shit that he knows isn't true, right? You do know this, right? But I'm not mad that he does that because his community likes that. So he's entertaining his community. It's just irresponsible to keep putting out information that's not right. But he's entertaining his community and his community love it. And if he stopped doing that, he's going to lose a lot of the people that fuck with him. So he has to literally keep just making up shit coming online. Not even mad at him. That's what you do. Your community loves it. Your community wants to see... His community wants him to make wild-ass accusations, and then they literally wait and see how long it's going to take him to back up off of them. Literally. And these niggas love him. And I'm not mad at them. I'm not mad at them. I'm 100% not mad at them. You have a right to like whatever you want to like. Don't let nobody tell you wrong. So I'm not mad at them. Shout out to that shit. On some real shit. Shout out to that. You're gonna be making the wildest accusations and then like, oh man, I was wrong. Like, I yeah, nigga, you knew you was wrong when you knew you was wrong when you said that shit. I'm over here laughing, but that's some real shit, man. Nigga knew he was wrong when he said the shit. Yeah, so that's what I'm trying to say. So I'm not mad at him for that. Like his community likes it, so you know, keep it up. Hey, what up, Ray? Says Jim deserves apologies. Everybody ran with it and spread it like wildfire. I literally, let me show y'all the fucking thumbnail for the video that I made. That I was at a, matter of fact, I'm not gonna show y'all the whole thing. I'm gonna show y'all the thumbnail for the video that I made. That I'm gonna drop the video today. I was somewhere where I was having a problem with the internet. I tried to drop the video yesterday. I'm gonna have to drop it today. I know because I couldn't drop it yesterday. Today it's not gonna get it's gonna get even less views than it would have got if I would have dropped it on time. But I couldn't drop it. I was having a problem with the internet where I was at. That's all I could say. This is the video that I made. That video's dropping today. This is the video I made. Hold on, I'm gonna let y'all see the clip. I'm gonna let you see the clip, the snippet. I'm gonna let you see the snippet. Hold on, I'm gonna let y'all see the snippet. Don't go nowhere.
Jim Jones says he's owed an apology. Yo, he might be right. From the concrete jungle to that nightclub where you took off all of your clothes because it got too hot. Gorilla edibles, eat your high. Fall in love with healing yourself. CBD. Healthy.
Also, as you can see, if you do promo, if you do whatever over here with me, if you do promo with me or whatever the case is, promotion with me, as you can see, I put you in everything. I put you in everything. If you're doing promo over here, I'm putting you in everything. If you, well, depending on how much you pay. 40 Lux says, man, I would love to do a robbery with Hassan. He would get us out of jail the way he lies so much. Funny. 40 Lux said, he's the friend that lets you talk to the officer when in trouble. He's the friend you let talk to the officer when in trouble. Ray Soprano says, blessings, Jack. Blessings, my brother. Tyson Garcia said, Jim and Alpo both need a public apology. I'm going to explain something to y'all. These dudes be getting niggas in trouble. Like, I'm going to explain something. Jim Jones is not active. Alright, so I'm not nobody here claiming Jim Jones to be some active gang member or something like that. I know about people that used to be in gangs as fucking politicians. So you can't get me to be up here and say that since somebody was in a gang at one point, that means that they're a bad person. I literally, I know people, politicians are usually bad. There are a lot of bad politicians. But I know some politicians that are not bad, that actually were a part of the gang life. Like, it's hard for me to explain. Like, because I don't want to go into it and I'm not going to expose nobody. But a lot of these politicians was banging, all right? Just so we could be, and not banging necessarily Bloods and Crips, but was part of some street gang, just in general. You understand what I'm saying? Because I'm letting you know right now, just on some real facts. If you grew up in the 80s and somebody's a politician now and they was a teenager in the 80s, 9 times out of 10 they had to be in the gang. That's how they got out of the 80s. Shine blood and a politician. That's a fact. In a whole nother country on top of that. A lot of cops were gang members. That's a fact, Prince to Amir. A lot of cops and a lot of COs. So I don't want to hear people are bad just because they was a gang member. I just want to say that because I just want to say that. I just want to say that real quick, just so because I'm about to say some things, and I don't want nobody to make it seem like every time I say it, somebody might know some gang members or have gang affiliation, that there's something negative about them, because that's not necessary. Because that's not true. That's not necessarily true. One thing doesn't make the other thing an absolute. With that being said, these dudes have street ties to a degree. Like when I say that, these niggas hang out on the block, on the street. So when you are a vlogger and you busy saying weirdo shit about people, you gotta remember these people gotta go places. Like, stop putting targets on people back. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you'll be surprised at the information that come across my desk that I don't disseminate. You'll be surprised. And then I'll hear somebody else talk about it, and sometimes I still stay out of it. One of the main reasons we haven't been dropping a shitload of videos is because I'm trying to be a little bit more selective and a little bit more respectful. Because, okay, I'm going to give you an example. We've been talking about the situation where these rappers get arrested, right? Okay, cool. I haven't been talking a lot about rappers on drugs, though. Right? Think about that. Black Cuddy says some black spades became politicians. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's why I keep trying to tell people, start raising our kids to be police. Stop telling your kids to not be police. Stop waiting until you get 30, 40 years old and then realize, oh shit, I should have, you know what? If we would just have more police officers that look like me. Stop waiting like that. If your child want to be a police officer, encourage it. I'm not trying to say make your child be like, you're going to be a cap. The child is like, baseball. And like, you're going to be a cap. You're going to be arresting them rat bastards. And the kid is like, but I'm 6 and I already throw 70 miles an hour. Be like talking to you, no, you're not going to be a basketball player. I don't care if you're 13 years old and you're already 6'6". You are not going to be a basketball player. You're going to be a cat. I'm not saying do that. 40 Lux says, I think one day Trife will be a politician. Watch probably a meal or something in the future. Shout out to Trife. I ran into him the other day. Matter of fact, we might go give that brother an interview. We might go talk with Trife. I might hit him up and see when he's available, or pull up on one of the events and see if I can get some words for the brother. We might start following Trife. For real. For real. We might start following Trife. But yeah, politician. So stop raising your kids to be cops, man. What the fuck? So anyway, yeah, Alpo deserves an apology also. On top of that, this is what I don't think Hassan Campbell is realizing. Hassan Campbell, okay, so the only reason why I'm not outside as much as I used to be is because now we're in a hotel, right? But y'all already know, I'm outside. Y'all already know. If there's an event, we pulling up. You already know. I don't think Hassan Campbell can go most places. Like, I get it. His fans love him, but what do you think is going to happen to Hassan Campbell if he accidentally bumps into an Alpo? And Alpo just feeling like, what y'all don't know about niggas from the 80s. Niggas from the 80s is like this. If you can't beat them a lot of times, like, they know they could just fuck you up. They know you don't got no wins. They'll just sun you in front of everybody and just laugh about the shit. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's not no hard feelings. They don't hate you. They don't want you to be hurt. They just gonna let you know what it is. So I wouldn't be surprised if Alpo see Hassan Campbell in real life, recognize the nigga, and just go up on him and put some pressure on the nigga. Just, you know what I'm saying? Make him look like you ain't what you say you are. You feel me? I wouldn't be surprised if Alpo do that. And if Alpo do that, what's up with Hassan then? Hassan, you ain't fighting Alpo and you ain't shooting him. All right? You're not doing none of those things. You're doing none of those things. So I don't think these vloggers think about that much. Think about it like this. We was covering Treyway. Respectfully also, might I add. We was covering Treyway while going to the bars that niggas from Treyway hang out in. Could you name me another person that was covering the Tekashi situation that was doing that? I was literally going to the bars where these niggas hang out at and hanging out with the niggas. Alpo just said on Queen's Flip video that anyone can get his number. Also, he stated that he's pretty much outside every day. Yes. So that's all I'm saying about that. I'm not saying too much, like I'm not trying to go left with it. That's all I'm saying about that. But that's the type of time niggas be on. So that's why I be looking at niggas like, what the fuck? Appreciate you, 40 Luck. My nigga, so that's why I keep trying to tell y'all. I try to avoid shit. Don't get me wrong. I try to avoid shit. Don't get me wrong. But how many dangerous situations y'all see me walk in on live? Like situations I'm not saying is dangerous, but how many places have y'all seen me go on live that most of these niggas ain't going? You understand what that most of these niggas wouldn't go if they could. I'm gonna tell y'all a story. I'm not gonna say no names. The people that know. Alright? If you was here when this happened, you know. But I'm not gonna say no names. So I had to go to a particular bar. It's a strip club. I forgot the name of it. When I remember the name, I'll tell you. So I had to go to a bar. Shout out to Kush Lee. Kush Lee put me onto it. So I was going to a bar because they was having rappers out there every weekend. They was having rappers there. So we was pulling up every weekend by myself. Pulling up there like once a weekend. We go video the rappers performing and stuff like that. It was a strip club. We was trying not to show the naked women or nothing like that because we're not trying to, like, we don't know. We're not trying to, but anyway. So we was pulling up to the strip club, right? And I'm pulling up there every day. Not every day. Once a week. Maybe twice a month. Maybe 3 times a month. By myself. And when I say by 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, I'm there. By myself. I get some dude that I started working with. If you know, you know. The nigga pull up with me to the place one time. This nigga was shitting himself. This nigga was in there talking to me like, yo, you sure we safe? What the fuck you mean you sure we safe? Nigga, you a grown man. You with yourself. The hell you mean? Oh, we safe. Yes, we safe. Nigga, get out of here. Then the nigga got drunk. Went outside and slept in the car. I think he was just scared, though. I didn't think he wanted to be inside. I think he was scared. To be honest with you. Shout out to that, though. Not shout out to that nigga, though. But shout out to that. Tyson Garcia says, Hassan moonwalk out of an ass whooping like he did Kwame. Kwame like 7 foot, maybe 300 pounds. This nigga don't want no problems with Kwame. You understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you know right now. I don't believe the people that keep saying all the time, we could fight. I don't believe those people all the time. You understand what I'm saying? It's not always we could fight. You understand what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? You just want to know if I want to fight. You just want to know if I would fight. You just want me to give me the impression. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you're not scared. So I don't always believe all of that we could fight bullshit. You understand what I'm saying? Because I've had niggas online tell me we could fight, and then them niggas, you understand what I'm saying? So I don't always believe that shit. That shit's a lie. Niggas say that. Everybody that I've heard say online we could fight, none of them really wanted to fight. They just wanted the communities to think that they was ready to fight me. That's it. You understand what I'm saying? So shout out to that shit. Just be mindful. Niggas is weirdos out here. That's a whole fact. Don't let nobody lie to you. Niggas be straight weirdos. No, I forget the name of the strip club. That wasn't it though. It had a slick name though. It had a slick name though. I can't remember the name of the strip club specifically off the top of my head at the moment. It had a slick name though. It was dope. I used to go there all the time. I should have just wifed one of the strippers, right? And just been like, yo, fuck it. You're not working here no more. I know you probably done banged a ton of dudes, but I'm single. Skinny from the 9 in this guy's fight. Let's talk about that for a second. Skinny from the 9 had a fight with YBNJ, right? YBN Almighty J, right? I want to say something real quick about that. One, I think basically it's because neither one of them could fight, so that was a good setup, because neither one of those guys could fight, so that was a good setup, just so we could be clear. That's one. Two, I like the fact that it was people who had similar weight and similar skill level that was like, let's square up. Because I can't stand when a nigga know that they fight. Like, you a pussy if you know you a good fighter and some other nigga isn't a good fighter and you trying to fight them. You a pussy. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's one thing for the nigga who can't fight that well to be calling you out and then you be like, all right, so if you want to do this, we could do this. That's one thing. But to know that a nigga cannot beat you in a fight, know it. Know that this nigga can't fight. Know that you can fight. And you're trying to create a situation to fight a nigga that can't fight, you a pussy. Period. I don't know what else to tell you. You a pussy. I don't know what else to tell you. So, Skinny from the 9 and YBNJ, YBNJ, whatever his name is, Almighty J. Them niggas can't fight, but I salute them for pulling up on each other. Now, can we get a little bit more of that? Because I'm here for that. I'm here for anything that'll keep our rappers alive a little bit longer. I'm here for we need to change the narrative that when we get upset and angry at each other, we have to try to destroy each other. We have to change that narrative. That's the problem with the internet now. People get mad at somebody on the internet and feel like they got to destroy them and their whole family and everything else. That's the problem. You understand what I'm saying? It's too much evil. Like, if you're not evil and you get upset at somebody, you're not trying to destroy their whole life. You understand what I'm saying? If you're an evil person and you get upset at somebody, you're trying to destroy their whole life. That's why if you see somebody trolling somebody 2-3 years, them niggas is evil. Like, if you see somebody just constantly, that's evil. That's not, no, that person did something to them and they try to get, there's none of that. That's like saying, I was walking on the block and 6 years ago, I accidentally bumped into somebody. They dropped their eggs. The eggs broke. Now that person that the eggs broke, now they following me around for 5 or 6 years, trying to harassing me. And every time somebody say, yo, but what's your problem with them? Oh, you don't understand. They bumped into me one day and dropped my eggs. You understand what I'm saying? Anyway, we're going to take a break real quick. I'll be right back. Check this out right now. Shout out to Foot in the Ass Entertainment. This is 6 in the mornings.
I be on my grind. It be on my mind. That's why I keep that pine. When I'm on that grind, I be on my grind. It be on my mind. That's why I keep that pine. When I'm on that grind.
I get it and go, call that a fast break. Young cash cow and all I eat is steak. The pill game been booming, you fuck boys late. Your whole team rib touching, you the only one ain't. You hang around some real niggas, you the only one ain't. If I fuck with you, my word good as the bank.
Damn, if I knew 2 days ago what I knew right now, I wouldn't even be in this shit.
A Carroll County mother says that her 15-year-old son was attacked and beaten with a belt by a man who lives in their neighborhood.
Gorilla edibles. And hey, don't forget the milk. Sorry about that. I turned the wrong meter up. God dang it. I turned the wrong meter up. I reiterate what I'm saying. I turned the wrong meter up. My apologies. I reiterate what I was saying. As far as with the Skinny from the 9 situation, I think that more rappers need to do this, just in general. I think that this is the way we need to start deciding rappers is tough. For real, for real. Stop giving all of these rappers this credit for being tough because they shooting and killing a nigga. Give some of these rappers some credit for being tough for squaring up with a nigga. How about that? What up, LaShaw? What about that? Let's stop giving these rappers credit for shooting and killing each other. Like, this is crazy. This Lil Tim nigga got a rap career right now because he killed King Von. I'm sorry. If you don't understand how insane that is, that's insane. That's like a nigga killed Michael Jordan in the fucking in the 1996, 1993. Some nigga killed Michael Jordan, and so the Bulls signed him. Nobody think that don't sound crazy to nobody? Somebody killed Michael Jordan, not the Bulls. The Knicks signed him. That don't sound crazy? It's 2003. Somebody killed Allen Iverson. So the Suns signed them. That don't sound crazy? It's 1997. Somebody killed Ken Griffey Jr. So the Cincinnati Reds signed them. That don't sound crazy? That's literally what just happened. Somebody killed the rapper, so some other people signed him to a rap deal, and the nigga ain't even a rapper. That's the problem with hip-hop. That's the problem with the culture. Niggas is getting rewarded for bad behavior. Tell me where I'm wrong. Niggas is getting rewarded for bad behavior. Niggas is getting rewarded for all the bad behaviors. If you do anything that is if you do anything that is destructive to our people, you will get a fucking promotion, it seems. I want to point something out real quick. And this is not a knock, Meg Thee Stallion, Rock Nation, or nothing else. There's nothing wrong with doing something that's going to benefit you. So I'm not knocking them. But I want to explain something real quick. I've been pointing this out all year, that Meg Thee Stallion keeps winning awards that she has no business fucking winning. Could we get a vote real quick? I want to vote. Who thinks Meg Thee Stallion would have won all of those awards if the alleged shooting to her foot did not happen? You do not think Meg Thee Stallion would have won all of those awards if that alleged shooting in the foot did not happen. You don't think she would have won all of those awards? You do think she would have won all of those awards. If you got an explanation, that'll even make the answer better. I'm curious. For real, for real. I'm curious. Because I'm going to keep it a stack with you. I was talking about it all year on purpose. Because I knew at some point, Tory Lanez, when he got the opportunity, was going to talk about it. Because that's literally what it looked like what was happening. I can't say it isn't what was happening. I can't say it isn't what was happening. Why she won all of those awards. I pointed out an award that Doja Cat should have won. I pointed out an award that Lil Baby should have won. Or Da Baby. One of those two. Roddy Ricch. How is Lil Baby or Roddy Ricch not the Artist of the Year last year? How is NBA Youngboy not winning any awards and the nigga's the most streamed everything? You have to either say streams don't matter or you got to give that nigga his plaque. Right? Tell me where I'm wrong. NBA Youngboy is the most streamed everything last year, damn near. The nigga streams was retarded. He wins nothing. He isn't even nominated. So I need for you to tell me, do streams matter or not? Because you can't tell me that she won an award because of her streams, or this other person won an award because of their streams, but NBA Youngboy can't even get fucking nominated? And I am not even an NBA Youngboy fan. I've heard a couple of songs. Pardon me, I heard a couple of songs he made. They sound good, but he just talks about shit that ain't for me. Rue, don't nobody see them dots. Jones says, did y'all see Skinny by the 9 punch in the bag like Meek Mills? Both is a dub, can't fight. No, neither one of those guys can't fight. That's why Meek needs to just pull up on Tekashi. Because he already has the advantage. He need to pull up on Tekashi. Just fight the nigga. But I understand why he don't want to. You understand what I'm saying? Because if he takes the L, that's it for his career. See, Tekashi could take a L. Just so we could be clear. Tekashi could fight any which one of these niggas and take a L. Can't nobody take an L against Tekashi. That's their career. So the only person that's going to be willing to fight Tekashi is somebody trying to make a career. Not nobody that already has one. Imagine losing the fight to Tekashi, yo. Imagine winning the fight, but winning the fight by the hairs of your chinny chin chin. That's it. That's it. It's a wrap. You will not be making any more music, homeboy. Only music you gonna be making is from your butt after you eat them beans. The musical fruit. That's the only the music you're gonna be making. You might want to whistle a tune, but you will not be dropping music in the studio. What up, Foot in the Ass Entertainment? Salutes, my brother. You will not be dropping no music. I'm just saying. Not no more. The streets ain't gonna fuck with you. That's crazy. Because the streets is not even a big percentage of the actual bought copies. But if the streets don't fuck with you, the rest of the people that ain't in the streets don't fuck with you. I don't understand that logic, but that's the way it seems to work. Shout out to that shit. We had 11:15. I think we're gonna end. I'm sorry about that. We haven't been going live the last couple of days. We're back. We will be going live. We will be dropping videos today. I got a video right now that, matter of fact, I'm gonna put the video for download right now while we for upload right now while we are here. While we're here, I'll put the video for uploads. I'm gonna tell you a funny story. I was having a conversation with somebody the other day about whatever I was talking about. And they was like, yo, why are you always arguing with people? Right? But literally they told me why I'm always arguing with people after they asked me a question. I answered the question. They didn't like my answer. So they got mad at me and started arguing with me. And I went and changed my mind to the thing they wanted me to say. So they said, why are you always arguing with people? And I'm busy looking at them like I was just sitting here. I wasn't even talking. I was minding my business. You the one that said something to me. This happened like 2 weeks ago. But like you the one that said something to me. I'm sitting here. I'm minding my business. I am not even talking. What are you talking about? You're upset because you came, asked me a question, and I didn't say the thing you wanted me to. What the fuck is wrong with you? Like, that's what I'm thinking. Like, on some real shit. I'm like, wait, hold on. You asked me a question, and then when I didn't say the thing you wanted me to say, you asked me why I'm always arguing. What the fuck? I'm like, what the hell? Like, how is this logic? How is this the logic that we're using nowadays? So every time you say something to me, I'm supposed to agree with you? I can't have my own mind, but you can't know. And apparently you're supposed to also have mine. So I just thought that was funny, just so we could be clear. This isn't nothing I'm upset or angry about. Just something I thought was funny. Because that's not the only time that's happened to me. That's happened to me more than once. You just be like, what the fuck are you talking about? God dang it, I came here to do something. I forgot what it was. Just on some reader shit, and that shit was just funny. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, man? Did what? This is weirdos. There we go. Thought that shit was funny. People are weird. Like, how you gonna ask me a question, and then when I give you my answer, and you can't make me change my mind, you ask me how am I being argumentative? What the fuck? Coincidentally, I do not let that person ask me questions anymore. Anytime that person asks me questions, I don't get involved in them. Like, I ain't got time for this. Anytime that person asks me questions nowadays. Hold on, where is my phone? Just so we can be clear, that person be asking me questions, I'd be like, look, I ain't got time for that. Like, I'm not doing this. I'm 100% not doing this. Shout out to Foot in the Ass Entertainment with the $40 drops. I will not be doing Saloon right now, but remind me. We are 100. I gotta plug this computer in. This computer's about to go dead. We are 100% doing the Saloon at night, and from now on, I'm going to watch. I'm gonna do a thing. Watch. I hope I have time today. If I have time today to do the thing, I'm gonna do it. I don't want to tell you what it is, because sometimes I tell you I'm gonna do a thing, and then I either forget or I don't have time to do it, and it seems like I'm like gaslighting niggas or some shit. So I'm not gonna tell y'all what it is. But I'm not calling out drops in the day. I'm not calling out a Saloon in the day, but we're going to try to figure out a way for everybody that do drops to bring that over to the Saloon at night. So shout out to Foot in the Ass Entertainment with the $40 drop. Pulling up to the Saloons. And shout out to Charlene Champion with the 20. She said a double up for the lateness. Appreciate you, baby girl. We love Charlene Champions. We love all of yous. I gotta stop saying that, because sometimes I'll be like, I love one of y'all, and the other people be like, why is he saying he loved that person? Why didn't he say? I'm like, come on, man, I ain't got time for this. I love all of you. What the fuck? I got the stupidest issues. Yo, not for nothing. Like, I really got stupid problems. My problems are stupid. My problems is like, you know what? I'm just going to start ignoring them, because all of my problems are stupid. All of my problems are stupid. All of my problems usually involve somebody else having misinformation or thinking some weirdo shit or trying to force me to do something I don't want to do. And me being stubborn and saying I'm not doing it and I don't care what happens, that's bad. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, people be trying to force me to do some shit. I be getting on the I don't care what bad happens, I'm just not doing it. I don't care if we all die, I'm just not doing it. Nope. That's it. You're not gonna force me to do something I don't want to do. I'm just not gonna do it. I don't care what happens. we can all burn. I don't care what happens. I'm not doing it. You created a situation to force me to be in a position that I had to do the thing that you wanted me to do. Alright, so fuck it. I'm still not doing it. We all gonna get fucked up. Everybody gonna lose. He's not doing this. I'm 100% sure I could be way more stubborn than you could be smart. I'm 100% sure of that. I could be way more stubborn than you could be sneaky. With that being said, I'm gonna get up out of here. Shout out to Foot in the Ass Entertainment. Shout out to Charlie Champion. We are definitely having the Tonight Show tonight. I'm literally uploading the Jim Jones video right now as we speak. There's like mad stuff that you got to do when you upload, and for everybody that don't know, I'm literally uploading the Jim Jones as we speak. Just go check that video out. Please send the video to everybody. Check the video out. It's interesting. I bring up some of the topics that we spoke about today, but I also say a lot of other different shit that we didn't necessarily just now discuss. And I think I accidentally put the damn fucking Lee. I can't believe I did that. I did that? No, I didn't do it. There you go. Boom. What the fuck was that? Did y'all just say, why did that go? Oh, I think, okay, I don't know. Something just happened on my computer and it made a sound. And that shit just made me be like, what the hell? Red BS's. Also, we're going to release some more Chronicles today. I'm not 100% sure which artists we're going to release Chronicles on today. But we're going to be releasing some Chronicles today. So I will be actively looking for some interesting things for the people that we actually follow. For the people that don't know, the people that we follow right now on our Chronicle series is My Son and Styles P. But I want to add some more people. I want to add some more individuals. I want to add some people who are not rappers also. So we'll see how that go. I actually would love to add some people to the Chronicles that are actually I don't necessarily want to add individuals that are how do you say, I want to bring some people voices that we listen to, and some people voices that some people that don't necessarily have that are using their voices that we don't hear them though. So that's what I want to do. So we're going to choose a couple of more people. I'm not just going to be picking individuals to bring to our Chronicle series just out of random or just because they're popular or whatever the case is. I'm going to 100% only choose people that I think have something that they're going to be adding to the conversation that's worth hearing, just so we can be clear. Shout out to Netstars Lives with the $20 drop. He says, welcome back, Jack. Hey, Netstars Live, I need you to look at IG today. I'm gonna be posting you, homie. Make sure you keep your eyes out on IG today. I'm gonna be posting you. That's a fact. Matter of fact, let's run a spot for our homie right now. Why not? You just did a drop. Let's run a spot for our homie. I already ran a spot for Foot in the Ass. Let's go.
We have packages that will help you fully monetize your brand and events. Let's build you a channel that'll have you looking like a pro while streaming to Apple TV, Roku, Amazon, Fire TV, Samsung TV, and more. Visit us at www.netstarslive.online for more info. Netstars Live, making your streams come true.
my grind. It be on my mind. That's why I keep that pine. When I'm on that grind, I be on my grind. It be on my mind. That's why I keep that pine. When I'm on that grind.
I get it and go, call that a fast break. Young cash cow and all I eat is steak. The pill game been booming, you fuck boys late. Your whole team ribs touching, you the only one ain't. You hang around some real niggas, you the only one ain't. If I fuck with you, my word good as the bank.
Damn, if I knew 2 days ago what I knew right now, I wouldn't even be in this shit.
Copy, I got you foot in the ass. I'm supposed to be doing that all the time. I want to book in the show with that specifically. I want to book in the show with that. So if I ever don't play it, it's just because I forgot. Or I was in a rush and I just forgot. I want to always book in the show that way. Just so we can be clear. So any reminding is actually appreciated. And with that being said, I'm going to get up out of here. I'm going to let y'all go enjoy y'all day today. Please look for videos from us today. Please look for all BBN content. Please, I don't need anybody to do anything. But if you are a supporter of BBNs, it'd be dope if you could share our content on Instagram when you see stuff that you like. If you don't like it, don't share it, obviously. But when you see stuff that you like, it'd be dope if you could reshare it on Instagram. With that being said, or just reshare anything that you see that we like. Like, that's the only way to grow the platform. The only way to grow the platform is when the community shares the stuff. If the community don't share the stuff, the platform can't really grow but so much. So I'm hoping you guys, you know, see stuff. I hope I make stuff that you guys would like to share. All right, so I got to improve my content making abilities, or at least create content up to my ability. How about that? And we could see if we could get y'all guys to share a little bit more content. With that being said, I love y'all. Please, let's go out there. Let's do something productive today. Let's be productive people. We will be having a saloon tonight. On top of, we will be having a saloon tonight. We'll be having a live tonight. Pull up. I got to get out of here because there's too many things that I got to get done, and I've got the one video that's going to be loading up right now. Hopefully I can get across town because I got to run across town. So hopefully I can run across town and get back and be able to drop at least 2 more videos for y'all today. And with that being said, I'm going to get up out of here, and I'm going to probably start adding more different varying content to Instagram. With that being said, like, comment, subscribe. Oh, before I get out of here, shout out to BQ Mommy. All of yous out there, how do you not have your BQ Mommies? Mouth thing, I don't know what we calling these things anymore. How does you not have one of these? It needs to be coppins. One of these. Shout out to Brooklyn Banger. Everybody say what's up to my brother. It needs to be capping one of these. You needs to cap all of these. You need to get as many of these as possible. We are going to figure out a way for y'all to be able to contact. Hopefully by tonight, I'll have the information for y'all to be able to contact BQ Mommy and purchase some of those if y'all want. I got to contact her first and make sure that I'm giving you the right information and send y'all to the right accounts. So hopefully later on, I'll be able to tell y'all where y'all can actually pull up on BQ Mommy and buy some of these ladies. I know you loves these things. I know you want to have the BQ Mommy right there on your faces. Like this. So people can walk around and understands that you are walking with greatnesses. With that being said, like, comment, subscribes. Join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Boomers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got on this one. I'm out. Somebody already got kicked. Dope. Somebody already got kicked. Dope.
Say the wrong thing and get the bags. With the force of everything that I have. Say the wrong thing and get the bags. Oh, now you niggas salty and you mad. Niggas say the wrong thing and get thrown out the conversation. Throw up 2 fingers and tell them, please don't keep the drama away. Bye. Donate to the cause and hit the cash app. And if you ain't got it, them likes are free. Go and smash that. BBN, hit that with a hashtag. Sick with the content, come around and need a hazmat. Jack Frost, yeah, you dudes need to back off. You got the work around here, yeah, we all tip our hats off. Keep the same name, that's what you point for. But if you coming back in, put a 2.0. Big bags, and you asking what they heavy for. Foot and ass be going hella crazy with the petty wars. Good conversation, that's what we be really ready for. A conversation like being on the bottom of a heavy whore. Nah. Why niggas be like that? Unsubscribe and tell them, yo, hey, I'll be right back. Say the wrong thing and get the bags. With the force of everything that I have. Say the wrong thing and get the bags. Oh, now you niggas salty and you mad. Niggas say the wrong thing and get the bags. With the force of everything that I have. Say the wrong thing and get the bags. Oh, now you niggas salty and you mad. Niggas say the wrong thing.
Yeah, bags. We just kicked that guy straight out the door. We don't got time for that. We hold those over here. Who the fuck is that dude? Hold on. When we get bags in the chat, y'all don't see it, but some